July 13th, 2013, and we just hit a new low weigh-in. It's 8:45 a.m. right now. We're hitting the low weigh-in of 154.8. Crazy low. That's by far the lowest weigh-in. We're gonna go ahead and go work out. Now we are going fasted, and meaning we're not gonna eat anything before. So for those of you science guys that are gonna give me crap for this, I have some reasonings. Okay, so listen closely. We got a pre-workout, right? We have 5 grams. Sorry, the camera's all weird. We have 5 grams of creatine monohydrate, 1 scoop of C4, 3 grams of beta-alanine, or maybe 2 grams, just a little bit of beta-alanine here, and we're gonna go ahead and add some BCAAs, right? The reason we're adding BCAAs, I'm usually not a believer of BCAAs, but when you're at a very low body fat, leucine, which is one of the BCAAs, has been scientifically proven to almost preserve muscle in a fasted state. So if there's nothing in your stomach, leucine has been shown to preserve muscle. So when you're this, I'm at this point where I don't want to lose anything, guys. So any kind of muscle that I've worked so hard for. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 scoops. Now you don't have to do this if you're 12, 10, 8%, but we're gonna go ahead and do 2 big scoops of BCAAs. Probably the only time you'll ever hear me say this. Now, also what we're gonna do is, I'll take you over here. So, right after we finish our weight training, we do 30 minutes of cardio. Doing cardio after an hour of weight training and recording kind of scares me too. Now, I normally wouldn't, but since I'm getting very lean, I'm hitting very low weigh-ins, I want to be sure I can preserve everything I can. Therefore, we're going to take 1 scoop of whey protein post-workout, post-weight training. Right, so we're going to finish weight training, drink the protein, then we're going to go do some cardio. So I'm going to go ahead and weigh out 1 scoop of protein and take this with me to go. So, also, I'm thinking I might add another scoop of C4, but that's just dependent on me. That doesn't really affect any preserving muscle or anything. I'll see y'all at the gym. We're recording the pull workout today for the walkthrough instructional series, my new split. Of course, you guys know me, have the weakest freaking stomach out of everybody I know. I can't even finish a C4 because it's got all that stuff in it, so to me it tastes very bad. My stomach can't handle it, so I'm trying to drink some water and kind of like, I don't know, make it less, I don't know, draw it out more, I guess, but yeah. Haven't finished it, but we're about to start working out. I have very, very painful shin splints right now. Every time I walk, just a lot of pressure on my shins. I think it's from all the running, so we gotta deal with that. And I'm trying to find a one of those weight belt things. So I want to do some weighted pull-ups, but I can't find it. So I think I'm just gonna try to balance a dumbbell in between my legs. So we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, we're about to do our whey protein shake. Feeling very exhausted, but I've come to the conclusion, guys, that I'm feeling exhausted because of the increased cardio I've been doing, not necessarily because I'm extremely lean. I really do think it's just that excess cardio. I've been doing 2 cardio sessions a day, pretty much 1 low intensity and 1 high intensity, divided up. So clearly you don't want to do that all the time, but I'm only doing it for about 4 or 5 days, but it's getting to me, guys. I'm feeling very weak, very tired. pulling heavy weight and like doing weighted pull-ups is extremely hard for me right now. So we got 1.5 scoops of Cellucor chocolate, molten chocolate protein. You can use C Guzman as a discount code on Cellucor. And I'm not wearing a Gymshark shirt, but you can also use Guzman 10 on Gymshark.com. All that information's in my description box. But yeah guys, I'm feeling pretty tired. We're about to do some cardio. About 30 minutes of low intensity, and tonight we will do high intensity. We're here at Subway, and Brittany actually found this nutrition chart. She's laughing because the guy just saw me recording. But I went ahead and got me a pepperoni pizza. Look at that, guys. So we get pepperoni pizza. I'll show you the nutrition information really quick. Can you see it? Hopefully. Down there at the bottom. 790 calories. And yeah, I typed everything into my fitness pal. So I'm gonna go enjoy this, and I'll see you later. What's going on YouTube? Today is July 13th, 2013. It's 10:30 a.m. and we are headed to HEB. Girlfriend's driving, and we're gonna get some stuff. I really just need a couple things. I need some fruit, so I'm probably gonna get some strawberries. I need rice cakes, and I need some spinach. I've been out of vegetables, so I need to get some spinach, and spinach is kind of like the lowest calorie one, so I'm gonna get some spinach. And it's also the pound for pound most micronutrient dense vegetable, followed by broccoli and asparagus. So a little fun fact there. But this morning, guys, we had kind of an off weigh-in, which was expected because yesterday we did a refeed day. Kind of like a, I wouldn't say refeed, just high carb, and a little bit higher calorie. So finished off around 2,700 calories yesterday. And keep in mind, I've been working out every day, cardio, low intensity for 35 minutes, and then I go a high intensity session at night. So I'm definitely, using up a lot of calories right now. I'm gonna continue that. Well, I'm not continuing the high carb, but I'm gonna start sticking for the next couple days just with the basic macros, and continuing the double cardio sessions for a couple more days. Hopefully gonna lose about 1 more pound, pound and a half would be nice. But yeah, that high carb last night made me weigh in at like 156.4 when my weigh-in yesterday was like 154.8. So it definitely made me jump up a little bit, but nothing to be worried about. I'm sure I'll be back to normal last night or tomorrow. And yeah, I had all those late night carbs at night, so that could be why I have a bad weigh-in also, but no big deal. I'll show you where we're driving. Right here. Good old Wonderworld Drive. But we are headed to HEB, so I'll show you what I get. I'm sure I'll get more stuff than I just told you. Oh, and we're drinking a 0-calorie Monster. Back from the grocery store, I want to show you guys what I got. Now, I've ended up spending a lot more money than I wanted to, which always happens, but this week is going to be kind of like the last week. I'm really going to have to be extremely strict on everything, so I'm going to show you guys what I got, and these are all very low calorie, almost like necessary food. So some Quaker rice cakes, lightly salted. I actually got 4 packs of these. And the reason I got lightly salted isn't because of the salt, it's because they're 35 calories each, and the majority of rice cakes are about 45 to even 60 calories. So these are just the lower calorie ones. If you have some pancake syrup, Walden Farms, dip it, it tastes awesome. Second, we got some sugar-free maple brown sugar oatmeal packets. These I feel like are a little bit more volume than the standard oatmeal, and it's only 100 calories per pack, so I usually do about 2 packs. 6 grams of fiber for 2 packs, and only like 36 carb, 8 grams of protein, so very decently good protein here. And let's see, this isn't related to food, but a lot of you guys asked me how I get my teeth white. I'm actually going to run a 7-day cycle of Crest 3D white strips. These are, what they do, guys, is they level them, I don't know if you can see, level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, depending on how strong they are. So I got the 5 And this is a 7-day thing where you do, I think, like an hour and a half, 2 hours per day. So we'll see how that turns out. See if my teeth are whiter next week. A couple cans of French cut green beans. Just gonna have one of these cans per day probably. Let's see. We got some organic baby spinach, very low volume. Low calorie, high volume, right here. For our fruits, we got. Sorry guys, there's not much room on this table right now. I got us a lot of pineapple, like $10 worth of pineapple right here. Our fruit. I was looking for strawberries because strawberries have a little bit more volume right now, and she's just watching me give my grocery video. But pineapple is in better season. The strawberries are kind of bad right now. So pineapple, and I got us some honey ham for our sandwiches, right? And some tricks. Now the only reason I got some tricks is really to finish off the carbs for the day, guys. I'm trying to keep pretty steady macros, not do anything crazy. Probably about 2,500 calories per day. And I always end up having leftover carbs after I hit my fiber, fruit, and veggies. So just a couple servings of tricks to finish the carbs off. And that's really it. Oh, and some egg beaters, but I always show you guys egg beaters. But egg beaters and all this stuff. So we're about to eat. I'll show you guys what I have for lunch. Alright guys, here's our meal. We just have 10 servings of egg beaters, 3 packets of that sugar-free oatmeal, and 1 serving of pineapple. Stairmaster for 400 calories. Took me about 33 minutes. Lower intensity, but you can see I'm drenched. So you can see with that. Just a different color shirt, but yeah, 33 minutes cardio, 400 calories. We're gonna come back tonight, do another session. See if I can show you guys. That's the conditioning. Gotta drop about 1 more, 1.5 pounds, maybe 2. See what we can do, guys. We got a deadline.